have mercy. I sure hope these rumors are not true about Mike Epps getting manhandled for them comments he made about them brothers coming home from jail. A lot of people took that to heart. Then he turned around and said some very mean things about people on food stamps, and the rumor is somebody gave him that work. I could see why everybody mad, but not mad enough to do somebody bodily harm, allegedly. We're about to talk about this news, but before we do, I need y'all to do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
What they do for our youth, we have to start targeting and gearing, celebrating those journeys. Those are the wrong journeys to celebrate, young men. There's no reward for coming home after 30 years. You don't get no care package or failure. Get your out here and help these kids. Pay that back forward. You see what I'm saying? That's the reward. I got time, come straight home. If I don't do what they want me to do for them, I'm a sellout. I'm a sucker nigga.
Right.
I done did the whole bit with them. I done been to Walmart 100 times, Jay paying and meeting guards, doing all kind of supposed to be doing with you, nigga. But
as soon as you say no one time,
they done forgot about the other 99 times you said yes.
When you start preaching for your people, it be your own people that take you out the game. Ask Malcolm X. Mike Epps going through the same thing, trying to be a revolutionary leader. He was better off telling them jokes, cause everywhere he go, there's somebody on food stamps looking to take his head off for messing with their livelihood. He should have never went on the Breakfast Club and said this.
Always loving God and keeping the faith. That's why I told them people when these food stamps and stuff get cut off, don't worry about that. See, black people, we've been getting our shit cut off. We've been getting our doors kicked in and stuff. This is not for us. So don't take this as personal about the food stamps and all that. I'm actually glad they cutting some of these niggas off food stamps, because some of us need to not be on food stamps, because it's a trickle-down effect. You get the food stamps, then you go buy the food that give you cancer. Then you eat the food that give you cancer. Then you're sad. You walking around here upset. Your diet's fucked up. Now I'm gonna tell you some honest God truth. Your diet then sent a lot of niggas to prison.
After all them harsh things he said, he turned around and apologized, but people don't want to take his apology because his words was too hurtful.
What's up, y'all? It's your man Mike Epps, man. I just want to get on here and clarify and clear a few things up. Number one, about the brothers coming home from prison being celebrated. I've always been a part of reform. I got brothers right now from my hometown that I'm trying to help come home. They've been in prison forever. I think you guys might have misunderstood what I was saying. I might have said it the wrong way, but what I was trying to say is we don't want to send kids mixed messages about coming home from prison, being celebrated, you know, feeling like you got to go to prison and do 30, 40 years to be celebrated. I think you guys misunderstood that. You know, misunderstood what I said. Wasn't saying that it was wrong to be celebrated, but we don't want to send a message to the kids saying prison is great, that you want to go home, go do 30 years and come home. You know, I don't think that's cool. So I'm sorry if anybody took it the wrong way and got offended. I love my brothers. I've been incarcerated myself. I understand what that is, but I might have said it the wrong way, but I mean well. And I love you, brothers. Free my brothers that's coming home. My man Derek, free all the guys that's coming home, man. And about the food stamp thing. The food stamp thing was misunderstood too. What I was saying is that we need to break the cycle of being on food stamps. There's 3 generations of people that have been on food stamps. Of grandmother, mother, and daughter. That's crazy. We gotta do better. We can't think that we need assistance. I know there's some people out there that need assistance. That's well, fine, and understood. But there's people out there taking advantage of the system that's not good. So just want to apologize.
A lot of people believe the only reason why he apologized is because people can't handle the truth. Even though there's plenty of people that feel like he kept it real and real, there's the majority that really couldn't handle what he said. because the truth sounds so ugly to them. They would rather be lied to. That way they'll go buy his tickets, and if he ever put out some more music, they'd be willing to listen to that too. But he kept it all the way real before he apologized, and that's the reason why people mad enough to fight. Cause what he said really do make a lot of sense when you think about it.
Let's talk about slavery, nigga. I don't give how much money you got. I don't give a where you been. We're still on the plantation, brother. You know what I'm saying? And if I see $1 billion, guess what? I'm gonna be looking at him from the field like, you know, I want to come in there with you. I want to put an outfit on. I want
You want an outfit?
right. That's what comes with that. The privilege that they give black people, that only black people can flex on other black people with, because that's all you can do. Because you can't flex on the mother master, because he gave it to you. And go out there and flex on your people. Because if you flex on me, you're in trouble. And what you got, that's my money. I spend that in taxes. So go be a king to your own people. But don't come over here and act like you're a king to us. And if I catch you biting and snapping back at me, I'm going to take that from you, embarrass you, and make your people talk about you and turn on you again.
People want to look over all of the real stuff he said and pick out the negative. That way, they feel justified when they attack him. Even Blueface gang banging on Mike Epps.
I think Mike Epps, I think you should just stay in your place, brother. You shouldn't even speak on that type of lifestyle because you're not living that type of lifestyle. So, like I said, the best way for me to help you understand is I'm coming out and saying, yo, I don't think we should celebrate comedians. They just tell jokes all day. They're very uneducated. They're very class clowns. You know, they've been a problem in school, so you shouldn't celebrate them because they're funny. You would be offended by that, right? So imagine somebody living a lifestyle that comes with jail, prison, and they come home and they get... I understand your message, brother. You don't want to glorify bullshit. I agree. We shouldn't glorify bullshit. But we should glorify change. We should glorify people staying true to themselves. So, say, not to just keep it about jail shit. Say somebody's living an LGBTQ lifestyle. As long as they stomp down and keeping it real, you should celebrate them. Stay out the closet and they're helping the people that are in the closet come out. You should celebrate them. In 2026, it's so fake right now. We need the truth to be more evident. So, for example, comedians, y'all tell jokes all day. It would be crazy if you couldn't take a joke, right? You wouldn't be true to yourself if you tell jokes, talk about all day, but you can't take them. They should be celebrated because that ultimately what makes them want to be free and do better. So, I see where you're coming from. But at the same time, they ain't gonna that, you know? Real they ain't gonna that game.
I admire Mike Epps for trying to address the people, but there's really no point in these days and times. People simply don't want to hear it. And if you're talking any of that good jazz, you're going to have some problems. Dr. Umar Johnson was the main one talking that good talk, walking that good walk, at least to the public eye. Come to find out he was a fraud. So after experiencing what people experienced with Dr. Umar Johnson, they not trying to support nobody that even got his same talking point.
Exactly what they've been doing. The whole welfare system is designed to replace the black man with the system as the black woman's husband. So the man ain't there, but the judge is your husband. The social worker is your husband. The man who gives out the welfare check, he's your husband. The man who gives you the Section 8 housing, he's your husband. So what they've done in America is they've created a situation where the black woman doesn't need the black man for nothing. Even if she wants your money, she doesn't have to ask you. She can go and have the white man dig in your pockets and take it for her. So you got this relationship between the black man and the black woman where if the sister is not careful, she can be manipulated into being used as a secret weapon of oppression against her own man. We are the only men whose women do not have to come and consult with us before they do anything else. This is a direct outgrowth of slavery, and it was engineered. That's why in America, black women make more money than black men. That's not true for no other group. Black women have more education than black men. That's not true for any other group. We're not faulting our sisters or knocking them in no way. And I want my sisters to understand that. We're just analyzing this system, this structure that's been created that empowers the sister, disempowers the man, and now convinces her that he's worthless and she don't need him and she'll be better off without him. The sisters have to understand that what's being done to black men isn't being done by black men. It's being done by the invisible hand of white supremacy. But a lot of our women can't see this onslaught. And as a result of that, they buy into the mindset that says the reason you fail and I succeed is because I am more concerned about my future than you are. And nothing could be further from the truth. And the black man has to make sure we don't blame the black woman for her excess education or income. Let's use that strategically. If she's making the money, so be it. Pass that money off to us so we can build the institutions. It's not automatically a problem that you make more money than me. It's not automatically a problem that you have more education than me if we can still work together. But if you buy into the mindset of the dominant society as to the reasons why you're doing better than me, then it becomes a problem when you ingest the white supremacy Kool-Aid and start believing in the mythology of the black man based on his white supremacy. The Food and Drug Administration is a criminal operation. The Food and Drug Administration is responsible for determining which medicines and which foods are healthy for human consumption, drugs and food. And in America, there's a thin line between a drug and a food because a lot of the chemicals in food are drugs. So there's really no fine line there. But what they've done over the years is that they have manipulated the definition of what's considered natural, raw, and organic to the point now that you can buy something that has a 100% organic label on the bag, but yet 40% of the contents of that product are not organic.
Everything that sound good don't always go down well. Same thing with food. Some of that food be looking delicious, but when it get in your system, it just don't sit right. And you Putin or whatnot. That's why people rather eat garbage than to eat something healthy. They ain't got to worry about all that gas. I'm just saying. Them good words Mike Epps was speaking, they sound phenomenal, but people not going to be able to digest that in these days and times. The same thing with Dr. Umar Johnson. You talking about all the problems, but you ain't trying to get no solutions. And I hope these rumors about Mike Epps being physically assaulted is not true. Matter of fact, I'll tell y'all right now, they not true. They allegations, speculations for entertainment purposes. And I hope you've been entertained, man. I got so much love for y'all. Make sure y'all do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And one more thing before I go.